Question 31 requires us to use both the charts. And they're asking for us to come up with a generic conclusion about the charts and the data in the charts. And so this is a good example where dumb summaries are going to help us. We're not really being asked to come up with some elaborate conclusion about guppies. We're really just being asked to see where are the numbers big and where are the numbers low. So let's see what they tell us and then try to boil it down. The data presented in figures 1 and 2 best support the conclusion that compared with guppies from high predation environments, guppies from low predation environments were more likely to. So we want to know high versus low. And it's important to know that low is what these choices represent, right? Compared with guppies from high predation environments, guppies from low predation environments were more likely to. So high versus low is the key dumb summary that we're going to use as we now go to the chart. So let's look at the high and low and see what's going on. So here is high and here is low. So high versus low. What do these bars mean? Well, we can look over here. Mean number of offspring. So the low has lower bars, fewer offspring. So let's write that down. Fewer offspring. Right? We're just looking where the bars are low. That's all. Now let's do the same thing for 2. So high, high, low, low. Okay. And what do these bars tell us? Well, here's the low. The low is bigger for what? Embryo mass. So bigger embryos. Bigger embryos. I don't care why they had bigger embryos. I don't care why they had fewer offspring. I just look at some gray rectangles, and that's what it tells me. I'm not going to ask any more questions. So let's see now what matches with our dumb summary of fewer offspring and bigger embryos. Well, A, have fewer offspring and reach full maturity sooner. Well, I don't really think they talked about this. So that, I don't think that's right. I mean, this part's right, fewer offspring. B, be part of a smaller litter and have a greater mean embryo mass. Well, they definitely talk about the embryo mass thing, right? Bigger mass, bigger embryos. Smaller litter is different words, so that might be a problem. C, have a higher rate of survival. Nope, they don't talk about that. And they have less mean embryo mass. That's definitely true. Or definitely wrong. That's the opposite. We know that they have bigger embryos. D, produce a greater number of offspring. Nope. So, okay, well, here's the thing. C and D were opposites. A and B had a problem in each choice, but there was also something that was true based on what I wrote down. So this might happen to you. I know what the answer is. I purposely kind of blew by it because sometimes with a question like this, you are looking for an exact match to your dumb summary and you don't find it. And that's okay. I just want you to be prepared for when that happens. We just trust our summary. And now we're going to go back to the 2 choices that we kind of crossed out, and we're going to look at them again and see if maybe they did say what our summary was in just a different way. So I'd be looking at these words, maturity and a litter, a small litter. Well, maturity is how something ages, right? So they're not really talking about how it ages when we talk about the number of offspring or the size of the embryo. So that still seems wrong to me. But a litter is like the number of babies something has. Normally I think of like puppies or kittens, right? A cat and dog, they have a litter. They have multiple puppies, a litter of puppies. And so I guess guppies can have a litter as well. The point is, smaller fits better with fewer. And so even if you weren't quite sure that a litter had to do with offspring, at least we've gotten the right direction, right? Smaller and fewer, those kind of match. Whereas reaching full maturity sooner, we didn't think about time at all when we were doing our dumb summary, right? How quickly something happened. So that doesn't match with either of my ideas. So I would be more confident picking B, which is saying exactly what we needed to say, but I know that the word litter is going to be a problem for some people. We really like it when the SAT uses the words that we're comfortable with, but it doesn't always happen. And that's why we take these dumb summaries down, is so that if we eliminate everything, we can go back to our dumb summary and be like, okay, there must be a match here somewhere. Let me try to find it. And sure enough, we found it, and it's not so bad.